Here we go. What? The box is actually smaller than I thought it'd be, but there it is. The Spider-Man No Way Home Marvel Legends free pack of the Spider-Man. I have to say, to have this in my hand now after nearly a year is quite weird because I thought it'd never happen. So before we get into the video, very quickly, just got to provide a little bit of backstory for people that don't know the history of these action figures and why they're so in high demand and why they ran out of stock quickly and seemingly back in stock in the UK anyway. Spider-Man No Way Home, one of the best comic book movies I've seen in a while. So cool seeing Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield return as their respective Spider-Man alongside Tom Holland. And when the film came out, there was no action figures. There was no Marvel Legends figures for the film because it was being kept under wraps of who was appearing in it. But finally, last year, August last year, Hasbro announced that there would be an exclusive free pack of the Spider-Man only on Hasbro Pulse, and they went out of stock very, very quickly. I was lucky enough to get 2 of them, and here we are nearly a year later, and I finally have them. The other thing I want to talk about is a lot of people in the USA got theirs a couple of weeks ago. So there's already been reviews online and everything, but I want to kind of just give you my review in my special way. I'm not going to be like, oh, the articulation here and everything. I just want to give you my honest reaction, because as you know, I'm a huge collector of action figures: Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Doctor Who. Look, I'm covered in them, I was about to say, but that sounds wrong. But I'm a huge fan of action figures, so I had to get these. Now supposedly they are releasing these as singles eventually, and this is a cheeky thing toy companies do. They say this is exclusive free pack, oh, you gotta get it, and then they release upgraded ones as singular packs. And with a few of the reviews I've seen, a lot of people haven't been happy with the Tobey Maguire figure especially, but have been very happy with the Andrew Garfield one. But anyway, let's not think about their reviews, let's think about mine. Let's get in to the Spider-Man No Way Home free pack from Marvel Legends at Hasbro. I'm kind of nervous, Here we go. What? So obviously we've not only just got one, like I mentioned at the beginning, but we've got a second one. Sorry, it's gone already if you're wanting it. But yeah, this looks fantastic. I'm very, very excited. Okay, so let's put one over here, and then let's open this bad boy. On the back, we've got the pictures of the figures with their respective logos. Looks like they come with different hands, and all 3 of them come with their own web. I love the look of these figures in this picture, in this promotional picture. On the side, you've got all the Spider-Men on the scaffolding at the Statue of Liberty. On the other side, a different art piece of them about to fight crime, about to fight monsters or whatever, and then obviously the iconic pose from the film on the front. Again, I am disappointed this isn't a window display one. I get the whole eco thing, but for an exclusive, I think there should have been more done to the box. So let's get this open. I'm really nervous, man. My wife-to-be is very excited about these. She loves Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, so she's going to be the ultimate critic when it comes to the sculpt and the paintwork on them. Oh, it's quite a hard one to get out. And then we get body bags, yay! And it looks like all the accessories are in their own separate little bags. The spider webs in there. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Okay, so to start with, I'm going to start with, I think this is the Andrew Garfield one. This is the one I've been anticipating the most. Oh, that's nice. Now, for some reason, he's got a bit of a curve on at the moment, but I like this figure, and I've always wanted an Andrew Garfield Marvel Legends, so I'm very, very happy. Okay, yeah, I really like this figure. The detail on it is incredible. I'm not a fan of this suit, weirdly. I'm more of a fan of it in No Way Home than Amazing Spider-Man 2, because the colour is just a little different from Amazing Spider-Man 2, so it's good to see that they've incorporated that into the figure. He's a bit stiff, I have to say. He's a bit of a stiffy. I'm just going to stop there. But yeah, really nice figure. Big fan of this one already. So let's see the Tobey Maguire one. Do you know what? I like it. Wow, I'm getting flashbacks to when I was a kid when the original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man films came out, and I had a figure that looked very much like this. Wow, I really, really like it. And here he is. There's Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Oh, I really, really like this. These are going to look great on the Marvel display. I've actually got a shelf for MCU Phase 4 and forwards, and then I've got a shelf for multiverse stuff, so these figures are going to go on my multiverse shelf. Yeah, I really don't mind this. I think the main complaint was the white spider webs on the costume or something. They're not too badly painted. I'm not seeing anything bad. The logo, obviously Kick-Ass on the back, but it seems about right. Maybe my camera isn't doing it justice if you're not sure about the colours, but the colours look exact. And obviously in No Way Home it's an upgraded suit of Tobey's. It's a little different because he's older now and wiser and everything, but I really like this figure. And then obviously we're going to move on to the Tom Holland one very quickly, because I actually had this figure from the Marvel Legends line, but then I sold it. But here he is. Oh yeah, that paint job is so much better than the one I had. Wow, such a better paint job. Again, really, really like this figure. Really nice figure. I love the paint job on this one. I think this is the one I'm most impressed by, because I've had the original one from just before No Way Home came out. So I'm really impressed by the paint job. Very impressed. Look at that. I didn't actually sell my old one. Here it is. There's the comparison. Much, much better than the new one. So like I said, they come with their accessories and so on, but I don't need to go on that. It's their sort of web whipping sort of thing, and then obviously the web things. I'll show at the end them on display, but just to kind of finally go across them, they look great together. I like that they're not all the same sort of colour and everything. They do stand out individually. For £100 though, $99.99, I think it could have been a bit cheaper. Marvel Legends figures are usually about $22.99 each, so I think they could have. I think they're a bit too much money, to be honest. I think they could have been maybe in the 70 range at most, maybe 60. But yeah, I'm very happy to finally have these figures and to have my boy Tobey and Tom and Andrew, but my boy Tobey, that was who I was aiming for. And I'll be pissed if they release them in singular form, because I have to get those as well. I have to. So I think the next thing to do is display them on my multiverse shelf just below the rest of the Marvel Legends figures and see how they look on display in their poses. Such a nerd.
And here they are on the shelf. Now I have to say, I'm not the best at displaying figures, and to be honest, I would have liked some stands with it, considering you spend $99.99, but I can just buy those acrylic ones just to easily stand them and get a better pose out of them. But I really, really like this. I just can't believe they're finally here after so long, and considering how much Marvel Legends stuff I collect already, it's a really great addition to my multiverse shelf.
And there we have it, guys. That was the review of the Spider-Man No Way Home Spider-Man 3-pack. Really hope you enjoyed the video. I'm really liking to do these action figure videos, and if you enjoy them, make sure you subscribe, comment below, let me know what you think of this pack, and if you've got it or not got it or want it or don't want it, let me know in the comments below, and make sure you like the video. It really helps me. We're nearly at 300 subscribers. I'd really appreciate a sub, and we'll see where we go from there. But anyway, until then, till the next one, take care.